Take our fun facts very quickly, and then we'll come back to do our agree or disagree segment, which I'm looking forward to because the question that's actually in line with what we're talking about today. So let's watch our fun fact segment. My goodness, so honey never spoils. Apparently they found, 3,000-year-old honey somewhere in Egypt.
When I read it, I was
I know.
I have trust issues.
Really?
Yeah. So
for you,
if you tell me
you won't spoil.
That's the 3,000,
I would like to taste that actually.
I would
totally like to taste it. I totally like to taste it.
Maybe it's like fine wine.
Exactly, never goes. Yes, absolutely. All right, so that was an interesting fact. Did you know that? Did you know that honey can never spoil? Real honey, not the sugar that they go and burn for us inside bottles these days. So be mindful. Yeah, be mindful. So if your honey is spoiled, it's because it wasn't real honey. All right, so let's know in the comment section what your thoughts are on those fun facts, and also on gratitude. If you've ever experienced someone who did something nice to you, but then is now constantly reminding you that you should be indebted to them. Well, it's time for our agree or disagree segment. So let's pop the question on the screen, and then we will let you know if we agree or disagree. So here's the question for today. You gave it with love, they gave it away. Should you be mad? You should be mad. Do you agree or I already see tennis. So agree or disagree. You gave it away, they gave it. You gave it with love, they gave it away. You should be mad. Do you agree or disagree? Let me see. Give it away. Oh my God, I don't know. I'm torn. Okay, Tenny.
I agree.
Let's show your. Oh wow, she's a big yes. You agree that you should be mad.
I gave it away with love. I gave it to you with all my heart. I just didn't give you randomly.
Yes.
I gave you with all my heart.
So you gave somebody a pair of, those nice pants that you make with that show, okay? And the next day you went to their house and their housemaid is wearing it.
We're gonna have problems. Thank you. We're gonna have problems because I put in the effort, the money, my time. I'm not saying the housemaid can't have something nice.
Yes,
but
yes.
I gave you with all my heart. I didn't give you casually. I didn't give you randomly.
Yes.
I gave you with love. Love is very strong for me, and I'm a lover.
How long am I supposed to keep that?
Okay, all right. So DT,
Okay,
you disagree?
I'm gonna disagree.
Okay, why?
Because you gave me with love. I'm also giving it heart with love. Yes. Let the love continue.
So in this instance, did he give it out immediately or
Exactly.
after?
You might not watch it for a few years.
Yeah, I would know, of course, I'll hold it for a few years.
Yes, so with that, okay, but like I'm giving you right now.
But you wouldn't know.
So Tenny, someone bought you something from Poundland.
Yeah.
You
With
can't
love.
use it. With love. They bought it from Poundland.
With love.
When you go to Poundland, there's also £1 thing that sometimes people buy it when they travel because I traveled, collect. And someone now sees and say, oh, I like this thing. You don't, would you?
So for me,
Yes.
if you give me something really, I don't give it out immediately.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if it's from Poundland. I don't give it out immediately.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm fine with anything.
Okay.
I'm fine with anything.
All right, Sarah, violence. Violence. You agree you should be mad.
Please, can they? Yes, I do things to this. If I give you something, let me look. If I give you something and you give it out, I am never giving anything.
Hey,
Because it is deep. It is actually deep for me.
Yeah.
Because if I go out and I'm like thinking of you, if I go out and I'm thinking of you, and I'm like, oh, you'll love this, oh, you'll love that, and I buy it for you, and I give it to you, I look at your facial expression. If you're already giving the and I'm like, I don't mark your face next time. And then I get to see that something I gifted you, something that I found that was supposed to be our thing, that's supposed to be, something that when you think of or when you see, you remember me and you be like, oh, Spicy gave me this. You give it out to someone, and then I see another person that I really don't know wear it, and then I'm like, first of all, we ask you, come first. Is that what I bought for you? And then even I see the person wearing it and, just being reckless with it breaks my heart. And I really don't want to be in that situation where I start getting upset and I start looking at it and I'm like,
next time.
Oh, but Sarah, sorry, this conversation.
Yes.
2 days ago, I don't know if you can give life examples.
Yes.
2 days ago, my friend, her husband is in town from England, and I called her. I said, are you going to wear this? She said, oh, I want this pair of pants. And I said, are you really going to wear it? Because most of the things I take or send to her, I don't see them on her. And I said, are you going to wear it? Not like I'm going to pick it from the rack. And that's why she's saying the thoughts behind it. And a lot has gone into the production. It's not like I'm picking it from the rack. I'm going to buy you a new fabric. I'm going to make it the time. There's a process. I'm going to leave some other stuff to make it. And then I send it to you and you don't wear it.
Never wear it.
What problem?
True. Okay, well, you can tell that I'm one of those people that I disagree. But I think because part of me, I'm not very confrontational. So for me, I'm not. If I gave someone something, I guess inside me I'll feel a little bad. But maybe because of my upbringing, I remember when we were younger, and maybe I'll give my sister an outfit, and then she wear it and not wash it. And I remember my mom say, "Mochu ekuro ninko, you've given the person." My mom will always say that. Mochu ekuro you've already given. So for me, I think I kind of have imbibed that, and also because I always like to I don't like to build up offense in my heart. So I have sort of disconnected myself with if I do something for someone, I just let it go. That if you want to give it to somebody else, etc. I get, but then also it depends on the circumstance. If I give you the next day, not like you said, not like your housemate doesn't deserve something nice.
But not nice.
But not like the next day I come and it says a lot. It says a lot. You don't rape me. You could have said, but then I'm also someone that's not very confrontational. So I'll just tell myself in my heart that maybe her housemate really needed it, and she didn't. I gave it to her with love, so I better moju mikrumbe.
And honestly, so that's what I try not to be upset. Just like I'm really trying. I'm trying. Because if I'm
going to be upset, but I just don't agree with the fact that I'm giving you something with love. And then even I come around and see the person that after gifting someone, you see that particular gift on someone else, and that person is now wearing it or.
I think the best thing is just to moju kuro.
If you don't want to build up resentment, and also because if I'm your friend anyway, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know that okay, wow, I gave you this thing with. Then I don't know.
Just know
that you're going to bring it up.
Because I probably will not bring it up. Yes, I won't be offended. Yes, it's better to just let it go. But also, like you've all said, I think it will also determine what I give you next time. Just like you said, it will determine how I give next time. Because just like this situation of thanks or thank you and being appreciative, I think it's the Yoruba proverb that says if you're thankful for little,
you won't get anything.
That's what I was going to say.
Exactly. Trust me, I cannot underestimate how much gratitude has opened doors for me. Has opened doors for me. Gratitude will open doors for you beyond what you can do for yourself. So saying thanks, saying things, so nobody should have to teach you that. Because trust me, if I give you something today and you give it, I see it with your children using it to play ball the day before.
We may
still remain friends, but he has done
anything from me.
Okay, can we? I don't know if we can go scriptural or something here.
Yeah, sure.
The parable of I said it's not a parable. The story of the 10 lepers.
Yes. The people
in Luke 11 when 10 people came.
Yes.
And they got healed, and Jesus said, "Go to your priest." And one came back. And you know what happened to the one that came back? He was made well. He was made whole. The others, do we even know if they were made whole? Do you understand? Do you know if they were only cleansed or they still had the bit of leprosy? quality.
Absolutely.
So, you know, you want to come back to say, when you
Gratitude,
appreciate
yes.
and then you show gratitude.
Absolutely. We cannot
opens
underestimate
doors
that.
for
We
you,
cannot
yeah.
underestimate. And all of the people with hot takes on Twitter are saying, this and that and that. No, it just shows lack of home training.
Exactly.
When you do not show appreciation for things someone do for you. All right, so we're going to take our wise words on the web. Our wise words on the web today is, Tenny, can you read it for us? You wear glasses?
Yeah, I can read.
Yes,
read.
okay.
As I see long, just short. I'm short-sighted. If you're serious about changing your life, you'll find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you're serious about changing your life, you will find a way. If not, you'll find an excuse.
Whether it's staying, getting fit, whether it's getting an education, whether it's whatever it is, people always find excuses for what they don't really want to do. So absolutely, absolutely. So yes, that's our wise words for you today, and we hope that you think about that throughout your day. Well, that's a wrap on today's edition of The Big Conversation. Thank you so much for being a part of today's program. We've seen how gratitude, or the lack of it, can open up deeper conversations about values, upbringing, and expectations. Here's the truth. Giving should come from the heart, but appreciation isn't too much to ask for. Whether you're the giver or the receiver, remember, kindness should never feel like a transaction, but gratitude should never feel like a chore. Keep the conversation going online. We want to hear your take. Use the hashtag #TheBigConversation. Like, comment, share. It doesn't cost you anything now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss the next episode. We'll catch you next time. And hey, thank you for tuning in. This has been an exciting edition of The Big Conversation.